in this bit. All right, start the Instagram live. Go, baby. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, maybe? I have no idea. Potentially, we will have Facebook on there. Rachel Taylor, hey. How are you? What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. Rachel, yeah, it was nice to meet you yesterday. I have no desire to ever run against you in a race. I looked at your Instagram. You look super fast. Not happening. I take back the cockiness I had yesterday. All right, we're streaming there. Let me open up this Zoom call. I had like a really crazy day yesterday. So I used to have like a really like kind of boring life or like normal life maybe, especially when I was in graduate school. And literally today or yesterday, I literally lived the lifestyle of like a rock star. I woke up early in the morning, had like a really good like morning routine. My assistant was here, like it was, I don't know, just like we were just like vibing. And then I got to go to the Encore Beach Club, and there's a DJ there, and my buddy had a cabana.
Recording in progress.
All kinds of fun stuff going on there. And then after that, I had a preferred VIP table at this other event that was really cool, and I met a whole bunch of really awesome people. And yeah, so it's been a really cool last 24 hours. And so that's why I wanted to come on here on live and open up this Zoom call for anyone that wants to ask questions. Simply just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot in my life right now. And if there's any way that I can give anybody some advice or help them out along the way, this would be the time to do it. Yeah, so willing and able to take all questions we got here in the Zoom. Kuffner, Austin Ham, Austin Gentile. Austin Gentile, dude, so there's this guy, the guy that invited me to the cabana yesterday. His name is David Gomez, and he was just drunk off his ass, and he couldn't stop talking about the morning hype call.
No way.
Legit, dude. Yeah, he was drunk off his ass, and he was basically just like reciting the things that you had said. He was just like, fuck that. We're not being silenced. You're in the arena. Anything can happen. Like he's just fucking just spilling his drink all over himself. But dude, he loved it. He loved it, and he has nothing to do with Instagram for retards. He has nothing to do with any of the stuff that we do with content and whatnot. He's just a dude I met the other day, and yeah, man, it was so cool to see that an outsider was joined in on that hype call and got some really good value out of it. So thank you, dude.
That means a lot, Daniel. I appreciate you telling me that, man. I don't know. Thursdays was all right, but I felt like Friday, I really honed in on some good stuff on Friday. I was on one.
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know that are listening in right now, Austin, the guy over here with the beard, he runs a morning hype call for us every single morning. Monday through Friday, so 5 days a week, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And this guy has this ability to just take anything that's happening in his life and turn it into a motivational or inspirational message. And we do it for 10 minutes from 9:30 to 9:40. And if you come, it's totally free. You're just going to walk out of there with just this, winning mindset to hopefully have a better day than you would have had if you wouldn't have shown up. So, yeah, dude, I'm super grateful for it. And now the people that are just, not even really in our social network are benefiting from it, which is sick.
We're gonna bring them in. We're gonna bring them into the network. No, that's awesome, man. That's so good. Well, I got that first. On Friday we went back and I got Family Air, I think it is, set up. So we got the first person going with Desert Dispatch. We're in business.
All right, so your business now has its first client.
That's it, man. That's it. Now we got to get them some clients, which I'm pretty I'm pretty hopeful it'll do that. But it made me realize, like, I don't think I need the onboarding fee. Like, I just want people paying $500 a month. Like, I'll give up to $1,000. It's like $22 of risk. About I did the math to bring people on, and I think this is just the move of just like first month free, get them to know me and Cecilia, bang bang bang.
Excuse me. You know what? One thing is, I think a critical step in business that a lot of people forget, and I forget it too, is like there's this first step when you're first launching something, getting it off the ground, and there's no way around it, is you got to fucking work for free. Sorry about it, but you got to work for fucking free. That you're at the bottom of the totem pole. Doesn't matter if you're if you're trying to, run an AI business, or you're an influencer, or you work at a fucking whatever. Like, if you're gonna do something that's not a typical 9 to 5, then why would you expect for the outcomes to be like a typical 9 to 5, right? Like it all goes out the window. So if you're starting something new and you want to get your foot in the door, work for fucking free. It's the easiest play in the book.
That's it, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I came on Wednesday and you made that recommendation, because it's a lot, man. Driving like an hour and a half, 2 hours to Tucson, not coming back with results. But now we know. You know what I mean? So it's like now it's like I'm even more motivated. And we'll just get a bunch of these people signed up for free, and yeah, I'm sure. If half of them stay on through, 2 months, we made our money back and then some. And then we got some momentum going, some like real momentum.
Yeah, good, man. I'm happy about that. How's joke writing? How's joke writing coming?
Oh, not great. Haven't done too much of that, man. But I think it's just like a good mental mindset, just like thinking about like the businesses and just like all in. You know what I mean? So, but it's funny. I looked up at Instagram and I crossed over that 5K mark, which I know isn't a lot to like most people, but it's just funny. It's funny to me. It's still going up, so I'm like I should get it going back again. But I got like a sole goal of like moving me and Cecilia to like a brand new house in the hills of Tucson, like with a pool. And yeah, it's just like I don't even need coffee in the morning right now, so.
Yep.
But yeah, I got to get back on that horse a little bit.
Good, man. I'm glad you got the fire.
So
Austin Kuffner is in a hot tub and not in a van. What's going on? You've upgraded that fast in life?
I'm in Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Pro tomorrow. Running last day of the expo.
Hell yeah.
So, but I did come up with a pretty solid business plan, I think.
What you got?
So this girl I follow, she made like in her Linktree bio, it's like you can book a call with her to she'll critique your content. And so I did that, and I'm only charging $75 right now, but it's like a 30-minute call. And I figured if I could sell like 20 of those a month, that's like $1,500 a month, which my lifestyle, I don't need a whole lot more than that right now. Obviously I will, but I think it could be a solid plan.
To coach people on how to make content?
It's not even coaching. It's just like they schedule a one-time call.
Ah.
And it's like I put mine as 75 for 30 minutes. But this way it's like it's not a whole lot of investment, and like I feel like I can definitely get like 20 people a month.
You could definitely do that. The idea is great. The thing that'll make it profitable is if you have something called a value ladder. So where you have them come in at that first one-on-one call, you want to have something at the end of that call to get them to either book another call or to have some sort of upsell to more access to you.
Makes sense.
Because what you want is 20 people a month But you don't want new.
Reoccurring?
You don't. Yeah, you don't want new 20 people a month because it's going to be really difficult to get those every single month. But if you have people that you've already had a positive impact on that are willing to continue on with you and have like an ongoing, maybe once a week call, something like that.
Right.
Just like that, like logically, just go the next step up, right? So if you did one call on it in one day, then the next logical step wouldn't be to do another call every day. It would be to do a call once a week,
Yeah.
and then you have them.
After,
Go ahead.
I know you've done like ways on how to boost your story views. I don't remember which segment that is in IG4R, but I haven't really went through that. Can you take a quick rundown of that?
Yeah, so if you want to get an ass ton of story views, I've tried a bunch of different things, and there's some people out there that have some really good advice, and I've tried all of it. I feel like the one way that's really easy, probably the most low effort way to get a bunch of story views, is to let all your stories run out over 24 hours. Like literally, let them run out. Don't delete them. Just literally, just let them run out. Let them run out. Let a few hours go by. Like I try to time it so like they run out at night, and I wake up in the morning, and there's been no stories for like 5 or 6 hours. Great.
Yeah.
And so what one technique is, it's called what's it called? I think it's like single slide text heavy CTA. So essentially a still photo, a picture of you looking shredded, right? Or a picture of you hitting 70,000 followers, or a picture of you at Diamond Gym, or a picture of you with Derek Lunsford, or like something like that, right? So single picture, and then you have a small paragraph about what it is that you're doing and how you've gotten yourself to 70,000 followers living in your van. And then then there's a sentence underneath that paragraph that simply says, if you're interested in booking a call with me, DM me the word call and I'll send you my calendar. So a single story that stays up just like that, that'll get a bunch of views.
Gotcha.
Now there's another way. I feel like there's a more advanced way, and you can, I don't know, it's kind of like a play on psychology, but essentially you do the same thing. You let the stories run out, and then you post. I do a video, right? Because videos are user like so the video of you doing hack squats with Derek Lunsford and you throwing up. Right, or the video of you busting the monster can on Arnold Schwarzenegger's statue. Something that's kind of like, wait, what? And you can pull it from a reel. That's what I usually do. Is like I'll go clip it from like a reel where I was like, wait, what? That was crazy, right? And I'll put that as my first story. Okay, then on my second story, that's where I'll hit them with like a personal message. And that's where you could talk about, I've been living in my car for over a year, grinding on Instagram, having negative $40 in my checking account numerous times, getting my car.
No, you're fine right now.
Yeah, my car breaking down, sleeping on couches, like all that shit. And you lead with the pain. You want to get people to listen, you lead with pain. You don't lead with fucking all the great shit. No one cares about that. You lead with pain. And so you tell that painful story there on slide 2, and you get the audience all fucking welling up, feeling bad for you, right? Or relating with you, or just like being invested in the story that you just told. And when you have them invested in that story, the barrier or their guard is now down. Right, they're not in a defensive position. They're like, oh man, Austin's really been going through it. He must, I've really enjoyed watching this guy's content. It's cool to see how he's grinded no matter what and not giving up. And then you hit him with if you're interested, on the next slide, number 3, if you're interested in learning from me on how I did this, I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert by any means. I fuck up a lot of shit. I still forget to put fucking captions on my shit sometimes, but I can teach you how to get to 70,000 followers. I can't do anything other than that, right? I can't teach you how to get to 100,000 followers. I can't teach you, God damn it. I can't teach you how to, my daggum treadmill. Ruined my flow there. I can't teach you how to, make $100,000. Can't teach you how to get 100,000 followers. But what I can do is I can show you exactly what I did to get to where I'm at right now, which is still broke as a joke, but I have 70,000 followers and a lot of really good contacts in my back pocket that are going to pay off. So that's what I would do, and you can sketch it out. I always sketch it out on my whiteboard. That little 3-series story sequence has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally. I remember one time I did the story of me putting whipped cream on a girl's boobs, and then I put up a really cool edit from one of our last retreats. And no, that's not right. So yeah, it was for December. That's right. I went slide 1, whipped cream on girls' boobs. Slide 2, I can't remember what I used, but there was like some fucking crazy ass snowstorm somewhere in the United States, and it was like kind of viral. People were getting fucking snowed in and shit. And so I made a post about the weather and the snow and fucking getting seasonal depression and being fucking pissed off, and the days are shorter and I don't get anything fucking done, and I'm fucking sluggish, and I have like way more likely to fall victim to temptations and stray off the path of where I'm supposed to be going. But you know what would help? If I went on a motherfucking cruise to Mexico. Boom! That shit made money, dog. That shit made so much money. Because I led with the pain of the weather, of the snowstorm, of the seasonal depression, and then I hit them with a fucking cruise to Mexico, and it was just like, duh. Yeah, so that's what I would do. Good question.
Thank you.
Really good question. I can't believe there's nobody else on here. All right, let's go to the stream. Or where's Instagram? Francisco, I cannot call you, dude. I'm on live right now. I cannot call you. All right, let's see who's on. Would you come to Spain? Fuck yeah, I would come to Spain. There's this place in Spain, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a bunch of like Americans there. And they speak a bunch of English. Not that I care that there's a bunch of Americans there. It's mostly the English part. I'm from New Mexico, and I speak no fucking Spanish, and it's really embarrassing. But, yeah. So I would need to go to the English-speaking part of Spain. Nonetheless, Rudy, how do I join the team? Fellow vet, love the content. Dude, just go to the first link in my bio. You can click Join Instagram for Retards. That is the name of the community that I built. Also name of the app that I built and got me banned. So don't use that word. But yeah, if you go to the first link in my bio, join the school community. The first 7 days are totally free. I always tell people, let's see how far we can get you. Like, let's see how many followers we can get you. Let's see how many views we can get you before you pay me a single fucking dollar. Like, let's do it. 7 days. 7 days is a fucking eternity. You can get really fucking good at something in 7 days. And so that's what I always try to do, is I try to tell people, go balls to the wall, follow the content plan that I have laid out for you. You do one assignment per day and one homework assignment per day. You do all 7 days, and I guarantee you, you're going to have some momentum with your Instagram. It's not a complex thing that we're working with here, social media, Instagram. It's really not, and I'll explain it like this. If you have a laptop, you probably have Microsoft PowerPoint on there. Okay, I have Microsoft PowerPoint on my computer. You have it on your computer. It works the same on my computer as it works on your computer. All the fucking buttons are the same. Everything works exactly the same. And now here's my question. Would you agree that some people make really good PowerPoint presentations and some people make really bad PowerPoint presentations? Yes, of course. I am in the camp of really bad PowerPoint presentations. You know why? Because I've never taken the time to actually fucking learn how to do it. Right? I've never clicked around on all the buttons or tried to do anything like that. But when it comes to Instagram, I fucking have. I know what every button inside of the Instagram app does. I know what every single button does. I've pressed every single fucking button because this thing is my life. Literally, my whole source of income comes from Instagram. And if you're like me, and if that's your case as well, and you don't know what all the fucking buttons do, imagine if you did. Imagine if you knew the full capability of the thing that makes you fucking money. And so that's why I've created this content community, is because I know what all the fucking buttons do. I know what the algorithm is. I know how to make a good video. I know what all the things are that it takes to grow a following and build a brand. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking hard. And so I put it in a 30-day content plan where you just do one assignment a day for 30 days. And after 30 days, you're going to know 99% of what I know about Instagram in 30 days. And each assignment probably takes you 10 to 15 minutes. And I do it there live with you. It's not that hard. So, yeah. I don't even remember what fucking question that was. But that's what I do. Balls to the chair. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. What else we got here? All right, nothing on Instagram. Let's go see what people on YouTube and Twitch and Kick are saying. Rep Queen! What up, girl? All right. We got nothing. Slow night. Everyone's at EDC. What's up with you guys? Anything else? I'll tell you what my content plan is right now. My content plan is to every day post one day in the life reel and one carousel. And here's the thing on the day in the life reel. I'm challenging myself to use old footage. So I'm trying to create days in the life that didn't actually occur. Like they occurred, but I'm just putting them all in a video and in a sequence that makes sense as if it was a day, because I'm telling a story, right? It's like writing a fiction book, or recalling a day. It's a day in the life of a recall. And so I've been challenging myself to do that because filming your whole fucking day is a pain in the fucking dick, and it takes up a ton of storage on your phone. And I have 15 fucking seasons of day in the life content all saved on my phone. Do I really need to film myself eating another plate of fucking muffins in my car? No! I've done it enough fucking times. So I'm just going to start using those. I do the same fucking thing every single day. It doesn't change. That's not true. It does change. It actually changes a lot. But the core of what I do, which is eat, sleep, train, and run a business, pretty much stays the same. The odd events that I'll go to have those change a bit, but even that's not that different. Like I wear the same clothes. Literally, here, if you check this out, if you guys go to my carousel from today, I'm fucking giving away all my shit. If you go to the carousel today that I made about Power Slap, you'll see that, well, you won't know, but I wore the same exact clothes to Power Slap last night as I wore a month ago. And I took a picture with Dana White last month in the same clothes. But I reposted that motherfucker again, like I did it, as if I did it yesterday, because I was wearing the same fucking clothes. And that would make my post do better. And so that's what I did. You know why? Because it's my fucking Instagram, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. So yeah, I'm like challenging myself to like be a more scrappy content creator. You know what I mean? Like some people, I think, or maybe the what would you call it? The traditional path of an influencer would be to not slowly, but like, get better at creating content, and that being the sole focus, and like sharpening the skill, and making sure your camera angles are perfect, and like just like getting better in that way. And like I kind of feel like I want to get better at like it in a different way, as like I want to be a more resilient content creator. I want to be able to walk into a room and be like, that's the video right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just like trying to be more hasty. I don't know, maybe that's like the military in me, is like, I don't want to be like I don't want it to be a big production when I create content. That's what I don't want. I don't want it to be a big production. I think that's what I'm getting at here. When I went to San Francisco to go shoot with Casey Kelly for the Super Bowl, we did this thing with NFL players and bodybuilders. It was really cool. And the guy, Alex, the producer of it, he was fucking awesome. But it was such a massive production that it made everything just fucking slow and bloated, and it just took a long time. It was still really fun, but it was just such a massive production with all these different cameras and just a ton of different things that had to be checked off before you could even hit record. Whereas like I want a mic and my phone, and that's it. And I want to be able to create fucking art just like that.
It's all about the reps. It's all about the reps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get
Go.
I'm gonna have to get really interesting with, now that I don't have a van to make content out of.
Yeah, dude, that's a good thing for us to talk about, because you're inside of a house.
Yeah, which is gonna be new. Because normally, if I'm struggling day in life, make a good hook, and I get 80, 100K views in the van. So I'm kind of I haven't posted a whole lot. I've posted a few times, but it's only been a couple days. But I'm gonna buy a Mustang, I think, just to. I think that'll be a good gym bro car to make videos with.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be good learning curve probably.
Hopefully you won't have to live in the Mustang.
I will not be living in the Mustang now.
No, that's cool, dude. What's happening for you right now is you're transitioning. Like,
yeah,
you weren't going to be the kid in the bodybuilder you weren't going to be the kid in the van forever.
Yeah.
That's what you did to get to
Right.
where you were, right? I used to be known as the guy who eats in his car on cutting boards. That was like my claim to fame for like a solid 6 months. It was like, you're the guy that eats on cutting boards in his car. And and like that's such a small part of who I am,
Right.
And there's a time there, I think, probably for a lot of content creators, is when you have success doing one style of content, then you're I don't know if this is the right word, but you're afraid or you're hesitant to change up the content because you think your audience is going to not like it, or that's not what they follow you for. I didn't start following Austin so he could go live in a fucking house. Fuck that guy. He needs to live in a van, motherfucker, forever. That's not what people are thinking. Trust me, they want to see the evolution of the kid who lived in his van to the young man who's now fucking doing life differently.
Right. I mean, it was just my go-to, so that's not anything I'm nervous about. But I'll be all right. I mean, I think I know how to make a good video, so
You
I just gotta.
You can always troll yourself too early on, and be like, oh man, I miss sleeping in the van so much. I slept walk and slept in my mom's fucking Volkswagen or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what? You can just troll yourself with whatever.
Yeah.
Anytime you see like a van now, you gotta like rank it. Like these people don't know what they're doing.
Oh, dude, that would be great. Yeah, you could do some You could do some reaction videos to other people doing van life.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
might be something to look into.
Yeah. Or you could do it kind of like old, what's his face? Optimal, not optimal.
Oh yeah.
Taking showers at Planet Fitness, optimal for financial security.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Okay. What else we talking about? See if we got anything here. Go to school. Yep, Arizona. Thank you, dog. Helping me out in the chat there. Sir, one true question. Do you think... okay. Sir, one true question. Do you think this form of content works for everyone around the... Okay, so does a form of content work for everyone around the world, every country, region, origin, whatever? Yes, right? If we go back to first principles here, Instagram is a computer program and it works the same in fucking India as it works in the United States. Now, the type of content that you do, although it may be like culturally different, the core of a good video is what would you call that? Is it's universal. The structure of a viral video is universal. That's what I'm trying to say. The structure of a viral video is universal, meaning that no matter what language it's in or what country you're in, at second 3, there's got to be something fucking awesome happening. At second 6, there's got to be something fucking awesome happening. At second 9, that's 10, 9, there's got to be something fucking awesome happening. Something that keeps the viewer's attention. Those 3 points right there, second 3, second 6, second 9. If you can put a banger thing, like a banger fucking scene at second 3, at second 6, and second 9 that keeps people watching, then you're good to go. So literally all you need to do. Second 3, second 6, second 9. And inside of each of those 3-second intervals, there's 3 things that you need to be able to accomplish. You need to be able to get the audience to go, wait, what? Huh? Tell me more. Wait, what? Huh? Tell me more. If you can nail those 3 things within the first 3 seconds, and then within the second 3 seconds, and then again within the third 3 seconds, that's 3, 6, 9, then you're going to have an awesome video that will go very, very viral. So go back and watch one of your most viral reels and pay attention to second 3, second 6, and second 9. Okay, maybe even write down what's happening. And then go to one of your videos that fucking tanked and go see what's happening at second 3, at second 6, and second 9. And if you keep looking at your videos that did not do well, and you look at those 3 points in the video, and you start to notice commonalities, that is what you're fucking up. Whatever you're noticing over and over again at that second 3, second 6, second 9 on a video that didn't do very well, you got to not do that ever again. That's kind of how I view getting good at content. Getting good at content is really looking at your bad videos, the videos that didn't perform well, and figuring out why. And once you figure out why, you just don't do that again. Oh, it's the back of my head at second 3. Oh, there's text on top of my shirt that also has text and I can't fucking read it. Or, oh, this clip is totally muted. Or like there will be just like something that stands out that makes you go, oh, that's why people didn't watch. And as you collect those things up in like a little bank of what not to fucking do, you'll start making better videos by default. That is how it works. Pop, pop, pop. What is your mood like when you don't have cabbage available? What does that mean? Cabbage. I don't know what that means. I need a translator on that one.
Weed.
Oh, why didn't I think about that? Okay, what did it say? What is your mood like when you don't have weed available? That's a really good question. It is my mood is. I certainly use. I'll tell you this. I certainly use marijuana to help me tolerate society. That's in my nature right there. I have what my therapist would call extreme intolerance of others, meaning like I have very little patience for people, and it's caused me a lot of problems in my life. So if I use marijuana, I have a much better tolerance level for society. That's why I started that series on my previous account, which I should pick up again, called Fuck Society. And the hook was, welcome to Fuck Society, a series where I venture out into public and remind myself why I don't leave my house. I can say that on repeat 100 times in a row because it's literally my exact thought process is every time I leave my house, I'm like, why did I do that? I should have had those groceries delivered. I should have whatever. It's always I should have just stayed home. We got a new person in here. I don't know who Zoom user is, but welcome to Zoom user. Later, Austin Gentile. Be good, dog. All right, let's see if I got any comments in. Bro, that would be fire. Like you walking out of Lowe's, leaving your cart because someone else is doing whack shit. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly right, dude. I'd go to Lowe's, I'd go to Home Depot, all excited to do something, and then I'd see some bullshit happen, or they wouldn't have the one fucking thing that I actually need in the whole. That's happened multiple times. Where like, I'll go to Home Depot, and I'll be looking for this specific anchor for whatever, right? And I'll go there, and they'll be like, "Oh, we don't have it." And I'll be like, "You don't have it in this whole giant fucking facility? You don't have the one thing that I need?" And then I'd walk out and be like, "All right, fuck this." Yep, that is real life, people. Let's see if we got any comments over here. Nope, YouTube is silent. Kick doesn't even know I exist. Twitch already fucking crashed. That's all right. All right, people. Oh, we got another one. Do you fuck with Whole Foods influencers, people making others aware of pesticides, raw milk versus pasteurized? Yeah, I actually find that really helpful. I do believe. I mean, you don't have to believe it. It's a fucking fact. The government in the United States has done some shit to the food. That is 100% true. And if anyone here listening thinks the government has our best interests in mind, well, then maybe ignorance is bliss. But yeah, I do think that the food supply that is available to us in regular grocery stores and Walmart, which is where I shop, is probably not very good for us. And yeah, we should probably all buy our food from a fucking farmer's market, and we should probably go back in time to try to undo some of those things we've been putting in our body. Like, dude, the Sweet and Low that I put on my food, I know that is fucking frying holes in my brain. I know it. I absolutely know it, and I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should quit right now. Nah. Any tips on getting through struggles with alcoholism? I've never dealt with alcoholism. People in my family have dealt with that. In fact, we have a bit of a family thing going on right now because of that. And, I don't know, like, personally, it's kind of a look yourself in the mirror type of thing and decide if you want to be a different person or not. There's this quote by this guy named George Mack, and he says, hell is where the person you are meets the person you could have been. And I'll say that again just so that can sink in. But they say hell is the place where the person you are meets the person you could have been. And so you don't want to be there. You definitely don't want to be the person you are speaking to the person you could have been and be disappointed in yourself. So, yeah, man. There's probably some, I mean, I know there's groups you can join, there's accountability, you can post on Instagram, fucking Kids Way. If you guys don't follow Kids Way, you should. He's a guy with tattoos all over his face. He's like, I don't know, I think he's like 2 years sober now or something close to that. And all of his content is him mixing his favorite alcoholic drinks in his car and then pouring them out on the ground. And that's how he keeps himself accountable to not drinking alcohol. And then like every time he hits like a milestone in his sobriety, he dumps a handle of vodka on his head. So there's just like, there's a million different ways you can hold yourself accountable. You can use content to do it. You can use a journal. You can use a buddy, a person, a family member, anything, man. But yeah, if you don't want to be an alcoholic, I would just make the decision. Make the decision. Mac Norton from London. Hello, mate. Have you been to EDC, Beef Snorlax? So I've been doing like the pre-EDC thing. I've been like EDCing on the side, if you could say that. I've been to a few EDC events, but I haven't been to like the actual like place where it's being held. I've just been like kind of on the fringe. I honestly don't know what I would do there. But I've never been, so I can't even imagine it. But yeah, if anyone was like die hard, like wanting to go, and they wanted me to go with them, I'd be down for it. Just send you on my page. Big respect. Just seen you on my page. Yeah, thanks, man. Welcome. Glad to hear it. All right, do I have anyone in the Zoom call? If not, I'm probably gonna end this here. But that was fun. Went for about 45 minutes. All right, thanks guys for joining. If you do want to be inside of the Instagram for Retards community, where I teach you how to grow your following and make money on the internet by making fucking videos about your life, yep, that's exactly what it is. If you're interested in doing that, you can go to the link in my bio. First link there is to join Instagram for Retards. That's the name of the community. Yes, it's called Instagram for Retards because I make it retardedly easy to be successful on the internet. Again, I'm not an expert. I am not an Instagram guru. I don't know a lot of the shit that probably some of the actual gurus do. But I do know how to get you to exactly where I am, which is making a full-time living off of social media and running a content community. I can teach you how to do that shit too. It's all pretty simple. There's not a lot of complex things that you need to learn in order to do this at a high level. You just need to be able to put in the work and follow directions. So if you can do that, go to the link in my bio, click on the first link, join the school community, you get 7 days free. And if you do the 7-day content plan, the 7-day challenge, and you do it and you complete it all within the 7 days, you will have enough momentum on your page to actually make a fucking difference. I guarantee it. 7 days. You can do it. All right. Till next time. Peace.